ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the...
Good day, Captain.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Oh, sure. First a tour, followed by a formal dinner at the captain's table. Let's get one thing straight. You're here for business, not for a vacation, so let's start by talking about Delgado's sudden olive branch. Because the only way to achieve a win is by agreeing to play the game in the first place. Worst case scenario, I don't make the fleet, but I end up a couple thousand credits richer. That's almost a win-win, don't you think? Well, I'll be damned. Someone from the fleet finally agrees with me about something. It's a goddamn miracle. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Don't play games with me. We both know pinging a message back and forth to the key is going to take longer than we have to do this job. We're supposed to be working together on every part of this. So, you gonna tell me what else you're here for or not? Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. I spent months manipulating the Terran Preservation Society into hosting their gala affair aboard the Siren of the Stars. I had to arrange the event to make sure that the award was aboard the ship. Neva said she'd do the rest. When I got a message about Dombrowski, I assumed she'd be tagging along to steal the award. But looks like she sent you in her place. Yeah? Funny you're only bringing that up now. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Gallbank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Merchant vessels, transport, supply convoys, mining settlements, you get the picture. But taking on a megacorp, that's a really big deal. Something the Crimson Fleet stayed away from in the past. Sounds to me like Delgado's either getting desperate, or this is leading to an even bigger score down the road. His credentials. So you're hitting the Gallbank branch in New Atlantis. Nice score, very lucrative and very dangerous. If you're going after a gold mine like that, I'll want to come along for the ride. Or you're not getting near Dombrowski.
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is going to be invaluable. Maybe we should hear what he has to say.
Oh no. No, no, no. Delgado isn't gonna drop a cred stick on the table and be done with it. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. Fine. You want to play it that way, and suit yourself. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh god. I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than mingle with those egotistical frauds.
The event's a complete sham. Bunch of rich snobs getting together and throwing a party for themselves. These people couldn't give a damn about Terran preservation or any other charity for that matter. Someone with enough disposable income to afford a permanent six-figure cabin aboard one of Trident's finest spaceliners. Consider it similar to owning a luxury mobile vacation home. Plaything for the wealthy, you get the gist. Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option. Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Gold Bank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Gal Bank employee in every single Gal Bank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Gal Bank, now will it? They claim their goal is to celebrate the soul of the Earth, the culture, the people, and the ideals of the past. In their minds, Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining aspects is so important. In reality, this is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get together to make themselves feel like they're contributing to society. As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan? I once saw Neva strip down a UC security ship and sell the parts back to the UC through a shell company. If that doesn't put your concerns to rest, I don't know what will. Now tell me, what about the status of your plan? How can I help? Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Every day that I wake up in my bunk, I count my blessings to have been posted to a ship like the Siren of the Stars.
Listen. Can you hear the engines, can you? There's nothing quite like the view from the Starfield ballroom. It's breathtaking.
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels. Hell of a ship, isn't it?
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Here for business or pleasure?
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a starliner.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Have you tried the canopies?
Yes. I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute latest in cutting-edge security. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all of us safe. Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? During my tenure? Oh, certainly not. There was an unfortunate incident where my predecessor attempted to sell the award to the highest bidder, but that was quickly resolved. Needless to say, they'll be spending the rest of their life in a UC prison. Well, the Earth Savior Award is one of a kind. The Blue Diamonds alone are irreplaceable. Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead passed from one recipient to the next. I supervise the transfer and make certain that there's ample security during transport and at the destination. Yes, it's quite marvelous, isn't it? Absolutely priceless. Alas, I'm afraid you'll just have to wait for the ceremony to see it in all its glory. It's far too valuable to be left anywhere else except the master's safe located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
With all the worthy causes and the settled systems, you'd think people wouldn't waste money on these pretentious luxuries.
Will be held in the ship's library this evening. A Starfield pass is required to enter the main ballroom.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory. In any way. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks. Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe. I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip. An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks. Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetic in the even more unlikely event. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until... I'm sorry, it's against Trident. I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you? Maybe so. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. I haven't agreed to anything yet. I appreciate your... Have a... Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any... Welcome to the... An excellent question. My responsibility. Honestly... An excellent question. My responsibility. Honestly... Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with... In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. I've only seen him. Unfortunately, is there anything else I can assist you with today? Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip. I'm sorry. I don't want to lose my... I don't think so. You don't know. There's nothing. I appreciate you. Don't... Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. Welcome to the person. An excellent question. My responsibility. Honestly. Oh, absolutely. The safe is in the even. So. I've only seen it brief. Unfortunately, is there anything else? Well, if you check. I'm sorry. I don't want to lose my... Not happening. This isn't getting... Look, I'd like to help, but... All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job. I like Captain Rokov, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, as in pirates. Can you believe it? If you want to grab it, the slate should still be in his quarters. Somewhere. An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks. Oh, absolutely! The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
Hello. Are you?
Must you continue these unwelcome Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? And why in goodness name would... This is I should say so.
So
Must you continue these... Excuse me? And why in goodness... And why in good... That's what I'm hoping. I mean... Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. An open bar would have been nice. But Trident's gout...
Any complaints about your cruise?
If you have any needs...
Can you believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12. God, what a ridiculous waste of space.
At the moment, Aurora isn't permitted.
This must be where the passengers store their valuables while the siren is underway.
So, what brings you
Hello.
aboard.
Are you a member of the system? The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason I missed out on the award to someone. The Society was founded. That's all then? Okay.
Here for business or pleasure?
Starliner, huh?
I haven't seen a lock picked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir's soul.
Sorry, I'm busy right now.
requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a situation, I need to evacuate. Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
The Society Chair has really outdone herself this time.
I certainly hope they decide. I heard he uses Gal Bank's VIP suite on the... No? And why the... It's for the society. I'm a silverman. I've already told... Haven't we already? Enjoy the rest of the event.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
Have you tried the canapes? Yes, he's some kind of a... This is going to be... Is this about... Nice to have met you.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times.
An open
Have a
bar
safe
would have
journey.
been... Let's put it this way, That award is such a... Donations... Don't forget to donate to the cause.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
The Society Chair has really outdone herself this time.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. That view is Larry likes to Sheila Holt. It's a shame. Huh. Well, that was boring.
So what brings you aboard? Sheila Holt. You don't necessarily have... That's all then? Okay.
I will never get used to seeing you do that.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future events aboard the Starliner.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but
Hello.
the best for the society.
Larry has an A... Well... could we talk... When you join... Enjoy the rest of the event.
I'm sorry. Well, of course you... I'm certain we've never been acquainted before. When you approach me, I think we're done here. Ah, we're speaking again. Have you taken leave of your sense? Accost me again, and I... Ah, we're speaking again. Oh, I'm not certain why you're... Perhaps you're unaware of the extent of my... I have nothing else to say to you.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions. Here for business or pleasure?
Does it hurt when you do that?
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
The society chair has really outdone
an open
herself
bar?
this time. All I know is... it is critical that... Nice to have met you.
Don't forget to keep any complaints about your crews should be directed to one of the staff.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, huh?
Hello. Are you, Dombrowski is married to some... Even if... the society... Don't forget to donate to the cause.
So, what bring... Dombrowski is married? I heard his Not much. Well, that was boring.
Here for business or pleasure?
Pleased to make. Have you tried the canopies? Or the considerable amounts of... Sheila Holt. The society. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard. That view is absolute. The considerable... Sheila Holt. It's critical. Nice to have met you.
Due to an unfortunate accident, we're halting our spacewalk experience for an indeterminate amount of time.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe. I'm sorry, but unless...